Hi guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for my video today. So today's video is a late check-in for week 2, I think. Week 2 of September, cash stuffing for week 3, have a little bit of a catch up, all that sort of thing. So stick around if you are interested in seeing what I've got left over from this week. This is actually Monday evening when I'm doing this. I usually do it on a Thursday or a Friday, but I've just had a busy weekend, so I'm just getting around to do it today. I was out on Saturday night and I was a little worse for wear yesterday, so I had planned on doing it yesterday. But this morning before I went to work, I actually took out what was left in my purse and I was going to put the money in and just do a video like another time, but I forgot to put the money in. So anyway, we had £20 left from food, £5 left from spending, and a load of change, which, sorry, this is going to be loud. There we go. So we've got a load of change as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in coins, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 8, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 9. That looks like a brand new £20. Oh, it's a 2022 one. So there's another pound, and then 10, 20, 30, 5, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, what's that? £9.40. So I'm going to put all this in the penny challenge. It's actually one of my financial goals this year to complete the penny challenge. So yeah, we're just going to... Oh, that was loud, sorry. We're just going to keep cracking on with it. So £9.40. Let's see what we're marking off. So £9.40, we are taking off £1.60. and £1.59 and £1.58, £1.54, £1.56, and then that leaves us with £1.56. No, £1.50. Which is here. Perfect. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers that we got knocked off there, which is fabulous. Really happy with that. So that's how the penny challenge is looking. We are really getting there with it. I really hope that I could finish it this year. That would be really good. I do still need to go through, so I have kind of gone over my goals, but I need to update, like decide what I'm doing to save for those goals. So I might put a challenge or 2 in just to see me through, but I've not totally decided yet. So we've got £25 in notes to put away today. Let's see where we're going to go with them. So I actually wrote down, where is my notepad? 2 seconds, I'll go and grab my notepad because I did make some notes for myself. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so I wrote down my goals and stuff for going forward. This notepad is falling apart. So, next up, so I'm going to, I think this is a new development since I last done a video, but my friends and I have booked a night away to Copenhagen for the 5th and 6th of October. So we go on the Friday, on the morning of the 5th, and come back late on the 6th. So it's kind of 2 days, 1 night. So the trips are only costing £103 each, which was incredible. That's why we're going, because it was so cheap. It was £50 for the flight and then £53 for the hotel. I'm estimating taking about £200 spending money. So I think that should be fine, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to aim to take 200. So in my fund for trips and travel, I've got 325 in there, so that covers that. So that's basically done. Then after that, I've got a night away in Glasgow the 15th and 16th of November. That's costing £69 for my half of the hotel, and then I'm estimating maybe about £150 spending money for travel, taxis, food and drinks. So that's kind of what I'm saving for next. So I think I'm just going to put all my money to that, get to the 150. So my thoughts were save 150 for Glasgow, then once I've done that, start saving my money for Milan, and then once I've done that, start saving my money for Vienna. But I don't know exactly how things are going to work, but this is what I'm aiming for at the minute. I also have my savings that I want to keep trying to add to. I have got a couple of ideas of what I'm thinking for the beginning of new year into next year, but I'm not going to share them at the minute. But I want to try and bump up my savings as well if I can. So yeah, a lot of money going places, but I think with my future sort of plan, it should, I hope, be worth it. So yeah, my trip money that I already have is £325. That basically sorts Copenhagen with a little bit left over. Then we've got this money to save for Glasgow. I'm trying to cash flow things without touching my savings, because obviously I know that my savings are kind of, I have a slight plan for them. So yeah, trying to cash flow this as much as possible, even though in the back of my mind I do know it's a lot of money to save, I do know it's a short space of time, and I do know my savings are there if I need them. But that's that. So I am going to put this £25 left over into trips. That'll take it up to £350. So let's pop this in. So in Monzo we've got 150, and then we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 350. So 350 in there, and we'll add that to my tracker. So plus 25 is 350. Great. Okay, doke. So now that's that done, I will top up my purse for this week coming. So this week coming, actually, I am away to stay at my parents' house to cat sit for them. And they very kindly sent me some money for to top up my fuel and to get some food shopping, because they don't know really what I like and whatever, so they just give me a little bit of money to get some food shopping, even though I do tell them that I've got my money. They know that I do my envelopes and stuff, so I've got my weekly money, but yeah, they insist, so very kind of them. So I've just been to the shop and just got a few things. I think it was like £11 or something. I probably will need to go to the shops again, because you know what it's like when you're not in your own house. You can't really think about what you need and what you're doing. So I'll probably need to pop to the shops a couple of times. But this week's money is the usual 20, 30, 40 and 50 for food, and then 5, 10, 15, 20 for spending. I'm going to swap 2 5s for a 10 there. So I'm going to put it away in my purse as normal. The spending will probably get touched, because always does. And then my food money, 20, 30, 40 and 50 pounds. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can reallocate this at the end of the week. That would be really good. And then my fuel money as well. I obviously still have fuel money, but I'm going to keep that till near payday, just because I'll be back and forward quite a lot, and obviously my parents have given me some money to top up my fuel. But yeah, I'll top it up and see what's what. Then I have some money in extra, so it's 20, 40, 60 pounds. That's from like doing nails and stuff, which a lot of my nail money at the minute is actually just going back into buying equipment and products. my nail market that I done the other week. Like I obviously paid for my table, I had to buy some equipment for that I didn't already have. So yeah, a lot of what I'm getting through doing nails just now is just going back into getting like new seasonal products, keeping topped up on all my bits and bobs that I need, because obviously I need to keep topped up. So yeah, that is that. I don't think I've really got anything to update. Let me think. I went out at the weekend and spent a lot of money. So I was glad that I had this fun money. So I think I took £80 out. So I think there's 55 here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. Yeah, so there's £55 here. I took £80 out with me. I overspent. Not very good. I overspent on my credit card, so I need to put money back there. And I also have a night out in Edinburgh this weekend. So yeah, probably gonna have to dip into my savings a little bit for that. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just a hard life when you're trying to save and do everything at the same time, but hey ho, hopefully I'll be able to sort it out. I always do. I always manage to sort it out somehow. It's just like, you don't want to take from places, or you don't want to move money around because that's there for something. But actually, saying that, what have I got in events? So actually, right, this £20 that's in events, I actually had taken £20 out of my fun money for the ticket for the event I was at on Saturday. I took the money out of my fun money because I thought I didn't have anything in my events money. So actually, we'll put this back. So that gives us 75. We'll put that back in there. And then that's events down to 0. And then I'll just need to not buy any more. My friends actually still owe me money for tickets, so that'll go back in there anyway. But yeah, anyway, enough waffling from me. I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you enjoyed my weekly catch-up video today. If you did, please drop me a comment below and leave me a thumbs up if you did like it. Really helps out my channel. I think I'm like 20 subscribers away from hitting 500, which is my goal for 2025. So if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel and help me on my way to 500 subscribers. That would be amazing. I will speak to you all very, very soon, and take care. Bye.